Hi students, this is Viswanath, your chemistry teacher for NEET and IIT exams. In previous class, we completed ozonolysis topic. Today's topic is Grignard reagent. Students, if you follow my channel, you can get good marks in board exam and also NEET and IIT exams because I will make videos related to class 12, class 11 syllabus and IIT and NEET exams. Now see the today's topic, Grignard reagent. In this class you will learn what are organometallic compounds, preparation of Grignard reagents, bonding in Grignard reagents, in class 12 chapter wise Grignard reagents. So in class 12, in which chapter these Grignard reagents we study? So chapter wise we will learn. Now say this first one. What are organometallic compounds? Organometallic compounds. The organic compounds in which bonding is present between carbon and metal atom are called organometallic compounds. The organic compounds in which bonding is present between carbon atom and metal, those are called organometallic compounds. These are classified into two types: simple organometallic compounds and another one is mixed or complex organometallic compounds. In these simple organometallic compounds, bonding is present between carbon and metal. Between carbon and metal, bonding is present. That means only between carbon and metal bonding is present. Only carbon metal bond is present. Those are called simple organometallic compounds. Example CH3, ZnCH3. Its name is dimethyl zinc. It is an example for simple organometallic compound. In this, only carbon metal, carbon zinc bonding is present. Come to here, mixed or complex organometallic compounds. In this, bonding is present between carbon and metal and halogen. Between carbon and metal and halogen, bonding is present. Those are called mixed organometallic compounds or complex organometallic compounds. For this type, examples are Grignard reagents. So, Grignard reagents general formula RMgX. Here, R means carbon atom. Carbon bonding present between carbon atom and magnesium. Magnesium is a metal. Between magnesium and halogen atom, X represents halogen. Say this general example, CH3Mgi. Between carbon and magnesium, bonding is there. Between magnesium and iodine also, bonding is there. This type of bonding is present. Those are called mixed or complex organometallic compounds. For this category, well-known example is Grignard reagents. Now, see this Grignard reagents. Grignard reagents, these compounds first discovered, prepared by scientist Victor Grignard. Victor Grignard scientist first time prepared these compounds. That's why these are familiar as Grignard reagents. How can we prepare? See the preparation, it's very simple. Alkyl halide is treated with magnesium metal in presence of ether, anhydrous ether. In presence of anhydrous ether, then we can get RMgX. These are Grignard reagents. Take an example for this. methyl iodide CH3I reacts with magnesium metal in presence of anhydrous ether. Then we can get CH3MgI. This is methyl magnesium iodide. Methyl magnesium iodide. This is the example for Grignard reagent. So in this way we can prepare Grignard reagents from alkyl halides. Now for a given halogen, the reactivity order of an alkyl group is CH3 greater than C2H5 greater than C3H7. So in this way, for a particular halogen, if we take iodine, for this the reactivity order of alkyl group is methyl greater than ethyl greater than propyl. That means with increase in number of carbon atoms in the alkyl group, it becomes difficult to prepare Grignard reagents. With increase in carbon atoms in alkyl group, it will become difficult to prepare Grignard reagent. GR means Grignard reagent. And for an alkyl group, for an alkyl halide, the ease of formation of Grignard reagent is of the order, for an alkyl halide, the ease of formation of Grignard reagent is of the order Ri greater than Rbr greater than Rcl. So alkyl iodide can form Grignard reagent with more ease than Rbr, which is more than Rcl, because bond breaking between these two is very easy. Iodine atomic size is large, that's why we can break this bond. Carbon and iodine bond can be broken easily compared to Rbr and Rcl. That's why alkyl iodide can form Grignard reagent very easily. Now see the bonding in Grignard reagents. RMgX. Say this, magnesium is a metal, it belongs to second group, so its electronegativity is very less, that is 1.2, and so it acquires positive charge, halogen acquires negative charge. Here carbon atom present in the alkyl group can also acquire negative charge. Between carbon and magnesium, electronegativity difference is more, that's why magnesium acquires positive charge, carbon acquires negative charge. Here magnesium and halogen also electronegativity difference is more, so Between these two, magnesium acquires positive charge, halogen acquires negative charge. This bond is highly polar. Highly polar. This is ionic. The bond between carbon and magnesium is highly polar due to large difference in electronegativity, and bond between magnesium and halogen is ionic bond. Between these two also electronegativity difference is very high. That's why this bond is ionic in nature. This bond is covalent but highly polar. Due to its highly polar nature between carbon and magnesium, Grignard reagents can produce nucleophilic carbene ion. Grignard reagents produces carbene ion, and hence we can say, and hence these are very reactive. These are very reactive. So Grignard reagents can produce carbene ion. That's why we can say these are very reactive. Any proton providing source approaches this Grignard reagent, they can react with that particular compound and produces alkane. Compounds having proton or active hydrogens, then those compounds can react with the Grignard reagents to form alkane. For example, CH3MgBr plus water. I am writing HOH. Then we can say CH4 plus MgOHBr. So it is a Grignard reagent, methyl magnesium bromide, reacts with water. Water is a proton donor. Here water is a proton donor. Proton donor, that's why it can accept proton and convert it to methane, CH4 plus MgOHBr. In this way, this type of bonding is present in Grignard reagent. These Grignard reagents can react with alcohols, aldehydes, ketones, carboxylic acids, esters, amides, primary amines, secondary amine. With all these compounds, Grignard reagents can react and form corresponding compounds. Now see, chapter wise Grignard reagents. In which chapter we will study these Grignard reagents in class 12. First one, class 12, inorganic part, haloalkanes and haloarenes. Haloalkanes and haloarenes. In this chapter, we will study about this Grignard reagent. Already we know that alkyl halides reacts with magnesium in presence of ether. We can get Grignard reagents or MgX. In the same way, aryl halides, vinyl halides also form aryl Grignard reagents, and vinyl Grignard reagents. See the reactions. C6H5I plus magnesium gives rise to C6H5MgI, phenyl magnesium iodide. It is an example for aryl Grignard reagent. but here solvent is THF, tetrahydrofuran. Bond breaking between carbon and iodine is difficult. Phenyl group, the carbon present in this phenyl group and iodine bond is stronger than carbon and iodine bond in alkyl halide. Students, understand carefully this point. The bond between carbon atom of the phenyl group and iodine is stronger than bond between carbon and iodine in alkyl halide. That's why for the preparation of this compound, this solvent is required, tetrahydrofuran. In the same way, vinyl magnesium halides or vinyl Grignard reagents, CH3, CH double bond CH, Br plus Mg gives rise to THF. Then we can get vinyl Grignard reagents, CH3, CH double bond CH, Mg, Br. Okay. So in this way we can prepare Grignard reagents from aryl halides, vinyl halides and alkyl halides. In this chapter we will study about Grignard reagents in this way. Thank you, students.